So, in today's astrology class, this class is being conducted on my Lakshmi Narayan Krishna Foundation every Monday in Zoom class, in Zoom platform, sharply at 8 p.m. Especially, this class will be conducted um, to remove the blind beliefs, astrological beliefs in so many parents nowadays. So many parents are believing the astrology. So, I don't know actually why they are believing in those earlier days when that moment they they were going on marriage. That moment they had not considered the astrology. So in these technical era 2024, the parents are most of the parents are, even though whether they are technical literates, it doesn't mean whether they are in somewhere else working in that is where somewhat technical institutions, all of them are believing the astrology. And by that, so many, they are losing very valuable matches. So from my point of view, as I have started my programming classes to promote the coding, especially to enhance the coding knowledge in the students. And, everything that is my classes are being conducted Friday, Saturday, Sunday, weekly thrice at sharply 8 p.m. in Zoom platform. So then after, whenever I have interacted with so many parents, I found that this astrology is going to be a bottleneck for the marriage system. It is totally damaging the marriage system. That's why from my side, I started a Parichaya Vedika, Vivaha Parichaya Vedika in parallel with astrology classes. So especially to educate the parents, okay, once a week, especially on Monday at 8 p.m. on same Zoom link, the classes will be conducted, especially to educate the parents, even the bridegroom, whomever, they can attend my classes and they can understand a lot of astrological concepts which are related with Vedic KP Krishnamurti Padati and Western astrology also. So generally, the people will feel that astrology, while looking for the matches, marriage compatibility at that moment, they will consider minor points, just like rat and cat issues, and they are getting very little bit of points in the Ashtagana Kotami. Out of 36, they are getting little like that. They will mislead the parents. Okay, try to understand what I'm saying. Sometimes they will say some nakshatras are not, stars are not matching, rasis are not matching, Veda nakshatras, doshas are there, otherwise Naidhanatara is there. Little small causes, but from my side, never in the list. Astrology, it is a deep subject. We need to we need to study a lot of points we need to understand. It doesn't mean only one star related issue, one Rasi is not matching and they are not getting proper points, and that match is not suitable for rat and catch issue. No, no, it never, astrology never suggests that. Astrology always, so many points we need to consider. Real astrologer, suppose he has the very adequate knowledge, sufficient knowledge, he has that moment, he needs to look into that lot of aspects in the both a bridegroom and bride charts. It doesn't mean only cat and rat and getting little bit of points. It is totally trash. Understand? From my side, I will suggest you that many of the parents and students, they are approaching the astrologers, and whether I don't know actually they have the right knowledge, adequate knowledge, I don't know actually. And due to this easily available, readily available, readily, re- So due to this readily available apps in the mobiles, and some websites, they are getting the apps very easily, and they are keeping their data, either the bride and bridegroom, and they are getting that points, and they feel very bad whenever they are getting little bit of points. This is totally business model, understood. And I know very well many classes I have conducted. In that moment, what happened, this is the coding glitches, coding errors. If myself, I am a programmer, once one app is created, if I have not written the code properly, that moment what happened, so it gives errors, means little bit of points it gives. It is coding errors. Nobody knows that. You are normal general people and common, who are not related, who are not familiar with the programming concepts, so they don't know actually what is happening um, behind of the apps. So generally they will show very low points, errors. So that moment, they will recommend that this match is not suitable for you, and beside of that, one phone number will be kept. If you want to speak with the astrologer, this is the number. So this is totally that is what business model. So I have given my number. That's why I will conduct one class every Monday, to make aware of the parents and the bride and bridegrooms. Actually, what is happening? I am here always to support all of you. These are very free classes. So let us take a chart, and we will discuss actually what is happening. So here I am going to take marriage. That is what one, marriage compatibility. We need to take, okay. Uh, so we will take in English. That's why, because I am discussing in English. That's why I need to take in English here. Marriage matching. Okay. So come here and take any name. Any name doesn't mean X. Okay, boy name. Suppose male, and take any date, any randomly you take any. It doesn't mean, okay, August. Randomly any name, any year, 2019, 95. Okay, and time randomly you can take evening 9 p.m. Okay, 9. Okay, India, birth city you take any. Suppose Vijayawada. Okay, that these are the details. I told you many times, whenever we are looking for marriage compatibility, so 3 points are very important. That is what your birth date, this is very important, birth time and birthplace. Name, no need. Okay, male and female, that is for your reference only, because okay, name, that is, this is the profile of a boy or girl, just we need to mention there. And after that, whenever you enter the details here, birth city, it will takes the longitudes and latitudes. This is the South Indian chart we are requesting, Asia Kolkata. This is the our time, okay, standard time. Okay, next come to the girl, why you mention here, female. Okay, so this is 95, so take 2000 like that. hmm? 1st January 2000. Okay, now come to the time. Take any time. Morning 5, 4, 4 a.m. 00 India, birth city. You take somewhere else, Nellore. Okay, Nellore. So everything is okay. Now submit. Now, try to understand. Let us try to understand the deep uh, marriage, deep consideration of this deep discussion of marriage compatibility. Generally what happens, how you will be deceived, whether whatever I am stating here, everything will be briefed by your priest, your astrologer. You need to check back that. So how many points I am discussing here, whether all the points will be discussed by your priest, whomever you approach. So you need to check back. Please keep your focus. So as I have entered all the details here, this is 24 August 95 date of birth of the boy. This is the girl detail. So now as per this horoscope details, this is called Rasi. Sign means zodiac sign. Zodiac sign, many times I told you that this is the birth Rasi. That is also called zodiac sign. Birth Rasi. Okay. Janma Rasi. So here Cancer means Karka. Okay. And star Ashlesha, first Padam, Libra. For girl, Rasi, Janma Rasi, zodiac sign, Libra. Libra means Tula. Okay. Tula Rasi. And Swati, second Pada. Swati is the star and Pada is second. I told you that wherever Chandra is here, this is the moon planet. In which Rasi Chandra located, and Karka Rasi, Cancer. So that is your Janma Rasi. In chart, you can simply identify that. I have told you that many times. In your Rasi, sorry, in your chart, that is your D1 chart, natal chart, Kundali chart, Janma chart, birth chart, Rasi chart, Lagna chart, all names are equal. All names. Don't confuse yourself. So, wherever moon is, in which Rasi, that is called your Janma Rasi. So, moon, this is the planet, and this is the Rasi. So, moon is in Cancer. So, the boy's Rasi, zodiac sign is Cancer, means Karka Rasi. And these are the degrees. At birth time, at which location, at which point. I told you that every Rasi covers 30 degrees. As per Vedic, every Rasi covers 30 degrees. Within that, moon in Karka Rasi, Cancer Rasi, at what degrees it is located at the birth time of the boy. This is the boy's planetary positions. Planetary means planets are located at what position at the time of boy's birth time. So Janma Rasi, whenever we know that, then after we should know nakshatra. That is very important. So many times I told you that nakshatra in every Rasi, at least two complete stars and one by four of, that is called quarter of another star. Every star has four padas. So in every Rasi, four stars completely located in one Rasi and covered. Two stars completely covers one Rasi, two stars, and one star of one quarter of another star. So I will go through there where the Rasi chart. So here in Rasi chart, this is the boys Rasi chart, otherwise Lagna ascendant means Lagna chart in English, and this is the D1 chart, D1 natal chart, birth chart, Janma Kundali, Rasi Kundali, all are same. Okay, so here wherever the stars are mentioned, that is your Rasi, Lagna. That is not Rasi, Lagna. Okay, Lagnam and Rasi both are different. Lagna has only 2 hours of time. Okay. So wherever we have written the stars and some word, whatever it is depend upon you, whatever the mass you want to keep there. So here AS means ascendant in English, Lagna. 2 stars, you can keep XYZ, whatever you just it is depend upon you what the marking you want to mention the Lagna. Boys Lagna is Mesha. Here clearly mentioned boys Lagna is Aries. Lagna is Aries. At the time of which sign in eastern direction at the horizon, that place where the earth and sky meets, that is called horizon. At that moment, which Aries, which sign that is being emerged, that is called Aries, because this is what this Rasi means. Aries is a constellation, star constellation, and the name of star constellation, that Rasi's name was kept. Okay, at the time of boys' birth, this Aries symbol that is being emerged, okay, in eastern horizon. That is your lagna. So lagna, this is the degree lagna. So once lagna is calculated, okay, and then after all the from forward direction, clockwise direction, all the planets will be located in each rasi. So here, how can, like, after lagna is mentioned in Aries, okay. Next, sun. Sun is where? In Leo. Leo is means Simha. Sun is where? In Leo. This is in Sun, located here in Leo. And Venus also located. Venus is where? Boys. Venus in Leo. So both Venus and Sun located in Leo zodiac sign. So that's why both are kept. Why Venus kept first and Sun kept next? That is the due to the degree difference. Try to understand here. Venus at 8 degrees, but Sun at 7 degree. Okay. Sun, Venus at 8 degree and Sun at 7 degree. So how they are located first? See, Sun at 07 degree. So whichever the earlier started at 07 degree, that will be kept first. That is your choice how to mention that. But as per this, how to understand this chart, Sun started first, okay, and Venus started next. Here Mars started first and Mercury started next. So let us see Mars degrees are what? Mars means Puja. Mars at
Yes,
27 degree. Mercury is where?
27
Mercury is where?
zero,
Mercury is
2
zero.
degrees, 0
So
degrees.
indicates that Mercury started at 0 degree. First Mercury started, then 27 degree. Okay. Mercury Mercury started first. So it is, as per our understanding, it is not it is not matching. So you use your choice how you want to represent. Okay. As per this understanding, Mars. Okay. Mars started what degree? Boys position. Mars is where? Mars. Mars started 27 degree. So as per this, it is to be stated here. Okay, but as per this, Mercury started. Okay, it is not. It is what somewhat ambiguous. Don't worry about that. It's just representation. As per whatever you want to. From my side, I will suggest you that first you start that planet, whichever starting first. Okay, here Mars is starting first. Mars starting at what? Mercury is starting at 00 degree. So you first mention Mercury. This is the right. That is what your representation. Mercury started first, then next. Here it is to be amended like Sun first, next Venus. Sun first 7 degree and Venus at next 8 degree. That is the right. Okay. So you represent, to understand this chart, how this chart is represented. So for your reference, how to understand at the birth time how the planets are, um, where the stars, planets are actually at the birth time, where the planets are locating in our solar system. Okay, so it is general representation to understand yourself. So as per this chart, Ketu is located in Lagna, and come to the clockwise direction, Vrushabha Rasi, empty. Next, this is what your Mithuna means, Jamuna Rasi. Karkatakam, this is Karkatakam. Cancer, moon located in Karkarasi. So that's why this is the Janma Rasi. As I told you that wherever the moon is there, that is the your Janma Rasi. Next, in Simha Rasi, two planets are there. Venus means Shukra Graham and Sun means Surya. Come to the Kanya. In English, Virgo. Here Mercury and Mars. Two planets are here located. Next, Libra. Libra is with Tula Rasi. Rahu is here. In chart, where you need to understand that wherever the Ketu just seven opposite, seventh place, Rahu will be there. If here Ketu is here at seventh position, Rahu will be here. Rahu is here in seventh position, Ketu will be here. That is very important point. Always in the chart, Ketu and Rahu, they are retrograded. I will explain what is retrograded. Next, in Scorpio, Vrushchika Rasi, Jupiter is here. Jupiter means Guru Graham. This is Sagittarius, Dhanasu, empty, no any planet is here. This is what Capricorn, Makar Rasi, no planet. This is what your Aquarius, Kumbha Rasi, Saturn, Shani. This is Pisces, Meenam, 12th. So as per this degrees, okay, the planets are located in this chart. This is boys chart. Next, come to the girls chart. Lagna is Scorpio. So Lagna is mentioned here. Wherever as otherwise stars as well somewhat marking lines mentioned means that is the Lagnam. That is up to you how you want to represent. Okay, how you want to refer your Lagnam. So here in this chart, as means ascendant, short form to ascendant. They have written as AS and two stars they have given. So this is the Lagnam. So Lagnam is Vrishchikam, means Scorpion. Okay, means this Rasi sign, Scorpio Rasi sign, Vrishchika Rasi sign emerged at the time of the girl's birth time in eastern horizon. Horizon, I told you that wherever earth and sky meets, that point is called horizon. That moment, this girl's birth time, that Scorpio means Vrishchika Rasi sign that is emerging. Okay, that's why. Now, as per this chart, this is the first Lagnam, this is the first Bhava, second Bhavam, third Bhavam, fourth Bhavam, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th Bhava. Bhava and Rasis are different. I told you that many times. Bhavas are called what? They will be considered from the lagna. They will start from the lagna. This is the first bhava. Second bhava, bhava, house, positions, gruha, all are equal, not graha. Graha means planets. So this is the first bhavam, second bhavam, third bhavam, fourth bhavam, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th. Okay, 12. But rasis will not be changed. Rasi always, this is the Mesha position, Mesha Rasi position. Next, Vrishabham, Mithunam, Karkatakam, Simham, Kanya, Tula, Vrushikam, Dhanasu, Makara, Kumbha, Mena Ras. Rasi's places will not be changed. Okay, many times I told you that. So, as per this girl's planetary position, in Sagittarius, Sun is there. Sun is located in Sagittarius. Sagittarius means Dhanasu. Come to here, this is the Sagittarius. So Sun located in, okay. So this is representation, which is first, that is your style. How do you want to represent? Which is first, okay. So two planets are here, Mercury and Sun in Dhanasu. So see here, Mercury in Sagittarius means Dhanasu 7 degree, 9 minutes 41 second, and same Sagittarius one more, Sun is here. So representation, you represent whichever you want to represent first, that is not matter. Okay, here Mercury represented first. Okay, generally that is the general representation. The planet, whichever starting its starting degrees, that is to be represent first. Okay, next here So by observing these charts, we need to see some points here. Boys, in boys, what about this C? C means combust. Telugu, in Telugu, Astangatvam. In English, combustion. Combustion means the planet which is very near to sun. In the total chart, in the total planets, which planet is very near to sun? So Venus is very near to sun. So Venus in Leo and sun is in also Leon. So sun 7 degrees and Venus at 8 degrees. So totally 1 degree difference is there. Only 1 degree. So this is very rare condition we will able to see. Rare condition means sometimes sun and Venus distance may be 10 degrees, even though within 10 degree also it will be called as combustion. So combustion, what happens at combustion? Every planet has somewhat degree distance. So within the degree distance, if it comes, so we can say that that planet is considered as combustion, under combustion. So
Okay.
combustion, what happens? So that planet will lose its total efficiency. Okay. So whenever due to the sun's that is what radiation. Okay, radiation, sun radiation. So whenever any planet it comes to near to the sun, so generally it is called Maudhyami. Okay, Maudhyami, Mothami. Telugu mein it is called Maudhami. Okay, Mothami. So whenever Venus comes to near to sun, so the marriages will be stopped generally. Generally, the marriages will be stopped. Not only Maudhami for only Venus, any planet. Okay. So in chart, whenever C is written, and that moment we can simply say that that
Oh,
planet is under combustion. So here, if we calculate the degrees, Venus in Leo and same Sun in Leo, degrees 7 degree and this is 8 degrees, so difference is 1 degree. Generally, even though 10 degree within 10 degree, it is also considered as combustion. Okay, every planet has different degree distance. So now, whenever any planet written as R means that is what retrograde. So retrograde is what you know. So the generally the planets will move in forward direction. That is called clockwise direction. Sometimes, sometimes they appears like they are moving backward direction. They appear they are moving in backward direction. That is called retrograde. Physically they are not moving backward direction, but they appear like that. So that situation is called retrograde. So generally in astrology, if any planet is retrograded, so some good planets, if they are retrograded, they will give good results. Good results. If some planets, if they are malefic planets, means bad planets, so they will be worst, like that. Okay, so that is whenever we discuss about retrograde and all that combustion, I will explain all the things. So now these are two conditions we need: combustion and retrograde. Generally, Rahu and Ketu, no need to write, uh, reflect here retrograde. They are default retrograded. As I told you that Rahu and Ketu, they are not the physical planets, and they are some intersection points between two paths. Two paths means sun path and moon path. Whenever they intersected each other, so you assume that if two circles are there, if they are intersected, so that moment in mathematics we have studied that whenever two circles intersected with each other, 2 points will be there, intersecting points that are called sun path, moon path intersecting each other. 2 points will be there. They are called north node and south node, and this is Rahu and Ketu. They are not physical planets. Apart from these two, all these are 7 planets. Physically, we can able to see in the in our solar system. Okay, so now the point I want to see here, R means retrograde planet, C means combust planet. So then after, one thing we need to keep our close focus over these planets. First of all, we need to check back that planets degrees. See, any planet is starting at 0 degree. Mercury is starting at 0 degree within 3 degree. So that moment, that planet can be stated as Bala state, Bal Sthiti. So what do you mean of Bala Sthiti? Means that planet not developing, that is starting at starting stage. So it will not give proper predictions. Proper, it has no any proper influence over the chart. Okay, over the that is natal chart. Okay, so 0 degree. So Balasthiti will be considered up to where? How much of degree? Five, up to 5 degree. Generally, they will say. But from my side, if 3 degree, okay, Balasthiti means that Mercury means Buddha Graham. It is developing 2 minutes 41 seconds. So any such type of any planet is here. This is Rahu Ketu 5 degree, so no any problem. So any planet that is more than 25 degree, okay, this is 27 degree. So whenever 27 to 30 degree any planet is there, we can say that that planet is going to be expired. Means Murta Sthiti. Means within after 3 degree, it will be ready to go into another process. So here Mars, we can say that it is in which state? Mrta state. It is going to be expired. That moment, what happened? Either any planet is in Bala Sthiti, um, otherwise in Mrta Sthiti means going to be expired. So they will not give proper results. That is general consideration in the astrology. So this is also Saturn. It is going to be almost 29 degree, just remaining some minutes are remaining. Okay, some minutes, 55 minutes, 54 minutes, 20 seconds is remaining up there. So Saturn almost it is going to be expired in Aquarius, Kumbha Rasi. Okay. So this is in Mrta Sthiti. Saturn is in Mrta Sthiti in Kumbha. So like this, we need to understand somewhat considerations. For the Gal also, which planet is very, this is Mars is at 0, 0 3 degree, Balasthiti in Aquarius, Kumbham, and Mercury combusted here. Here Mercury quite combusted. Mercury in Sagittarius Dhanurasi, and same in Sagittarius Sun is there. What is the difference between 15 degree and 7 degree? So what is the difference between Sun and Mercury? So 15, 7, 8 degree. Okay. So I told you that for Mercury, Buddha Graham, uh, within 10 degree, okay, every planet has somewhat degree and distance. So here 8 degree is there. So within 10 degree, so Mercury and Sun in Sagittarius, so combusted. So Mercury will lose its total potentiality. So next word, Saturn is retrograded. Uh, 15, 12, okay. This is what Mars is in Balasthiti, 3 degree. This is 7 degree, okay. This is also Jupiter also in 1 degree. It is developing state. This is Balasthiti. Next word, any degree, higher degree is there. No any planet is going to be exhausted. Okay. So now come to the chart. In chart, what we need to check back. Any here, this is called Rahu Ketu dosha. Why? Because in Lagnam, Ketu is there, other way Rahu is there. Generally, this is called Rahu Ketu dosha. Okay. What happened? Whenever Rahu Ketu is in first position and ultimately Rahu in seventh position. Seventh is what? Your Kalatrasthana, Vivahasthana. So generally that is called Rahu Ketu dosham. So these classes only for those who believe the astrology, and I am not supporting the astrology from my side. I never support, but I want to give a free hand to you so that whatever the beliefs you have, Otherwise, you have been misguided by any wherever you go for the predictions. I am here to support you, and whatever the um, beliefs, okay, any wrong predictions, due to that you don't want to pursue the marriage, and you don't want to go through the marriage. That's why I am here to support you. Any you problem you are facing, okay, that's why my platform started here. So don't worry that if Ketu is here, Rahu is here, so Rahu Ket dosha, don't worry that for that puja is there. And so generally people will go for Sri Kalahasti, and within very less expense, less cost, the puja will be considered. And here in locals, they will take a lot of money, and don't approach such type of priests who take more money, 25,000, 50,000. They will take, and don't lose your money. If you don't know, please make a call to me. My number 9110398650. I will suggest you that where should you go. Generally Sri Kalahasti, that is the best place. You go there. So, and then next, what you need to check back. As I told you that moon is in fourth place. Okay, that is your Janma Rasi. Next, we need to check back one more planet, Mars. Mars position to check back the Kuja dosha. Okay, Kuja, Mars is in which place from here to this sixth position. So generally, Kuja dosha will be considered in Lagna first, fourth place, seventh, eighth, 12th. Where this is the 12th. If Kuja is Mars is located in Lagnam, next fourth place, next seventh place, eighth, 12th. Lagnam, fourth is what? Your, okay, Matrusthanam. This is called Matrusthanam. Generally, I want to say the all bhavas. This is what Lagnasthanam, Dhanasthanam, Bhatrusthanam, Matrusthanam, Putrasthanam, Shatrusthanam, Kalatrasthanam, Ayusthanam, Bhagyasthanam. Okay, this is your Raja Yoga, means career and career. Okay, this is what your Labhasthanam and Vyayasthanam. So every bhava, sthanam bhava, okay, every bhava will reflect so many factors, not only one. Okay, so generally, if you want to check back, Kujidosha is there. First of all, locate where is your Mars. Mars is in which place. So generally, if Mars is in six, there is no any Kujidosha. Kujidosha will be considered three ways. One is from Lagna, how much of in which Rasi Kuja is, and from Moon. Okay, Kuja is where, from Moon Kuja is where. Okay, from Moon Kuja is in from 1 to 3. So as I stated that Lagna 4th, 7th, 8th, 12th. So from Chandra, Kuja is in third position. So there is no any, from Chandra, there is no any Kuja dosha. Next, from Venus, Kuja is where? From Venus, this is Shukra. Shukra, this is second place. So one, so that is not considered as. So this boy has no any Kuja dosha. If Kuja is dosha, is there no need to worry that there is some so many exemptions are there. I will conduct separate class whenever dosha is there. That moment, what should you do and where should we go? You simply go for Mopi Devi Subramanyeswara temple that is near to Repelle, and so many uh, exemptions are there. Don't worry about that. If anybody